Okay, here's another isometric do it now. This one's quite challenging because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things to draw. So you might not get them all done in the time, but if you start from the top here, and also if you look, there is this kind of, with the isometric, there is this kind of magic eye thing going on where when you look at them, you suddenly see what they should look like. So here's one I've completed, and what I've done also is I've added some coloured shading here to kind of highlight, and that brings out the completed shapes. Now, one of the issues here is fitting these all on the grid. They do, as you can see, fit on the grid, but what I've done is I've come across here and just come down from here and started to draw these on, and just draw the basic outlines on to help me fit them all in, really. So that's one of mine. I think you can just about see that. And then if we come over here, and we've got the other one here. And it's important this, because once you start drawing them, if you draw them all too close together or too far apart, they don't all fit on. So for example here we need a space between them of just one. So there's our basic cubes that we're then going to add the other detail to. And you can see there that I can add that one there. And then go down to add this one here, which is 6. 1, 2, 6, I think. So they're very lightly, I've just added the outline of my shapes. Then taking a look at these, and obviously the shapes I've got, and I'm going to start just adding that detail. Now you can do it with a pencil. I'm going to use a fine liner because it shows up better on the camera. And the first one here, I would start with this one. This one's absolutely easy because it's just a block of 4 by 4 cubes. So there's that first one drawn in. Some of these are a little bit more tricky, and I'll do one more. And as I said at the start, there's this kind of magic eye thing going on with these, where you kind of look at them a couple of times to work out actually what the isometric shape should be. Oh, let's do that one. So there is those two. Perhaps if I just add this one here. And another thing we've got going on here is actually flat panels that aren't cubes, which again is added complication, but and then there and there. So there's 3 drawn. I'd say this one is one of the more challenging isometrics. So there's 3 drawn, and if we can get 3 or 4 is great. If we can get them all done, absolutely brilliant. So there is our completed isometric do it now task.